What can you do with one sheet pan, some chicken, and a bunch of vegetables? You can make one crazy ass, delicious, perfectly healthy dinner. Recently, we have been asked to provide some keto friendly recipes. What are those, you're asking? Allow me to read from the internet. The ketogenic diet is a very low carb, high fat diet that shares many similarities with the Atkins diet. You all remember the Atkins diet, named after Mr. Atkins? Eventually killed him. That's not fair. What he died of? He died of something.
I think they do say that
He died of his own diet. So the Atkins diet was basically like eat 400 steaks and 30,000 pieces of cheese and 100 slices of bacon and 40 eggs. That's breakfast. You can't live like that. This one involves drastically reducing carbohydrate intake and replacing it with fat. That sounds similar, but the reduction in carbs puts your body into a metabolic state called ketosis. It's a bunch of science mumbo jumbo. Think about it. Vegetables, proteins, low carbs. Forget the bread, forget the pizza for now. We can do this, ladies and gentlemen. And when it's simple and still delicious, then you're okay with it. I started bouncing. Gordon Ramsay does that. Look, you've got to get the garlic into the bread. That's the way to do it. You ever see him? He bounces.
That is such a good impression.
It's ridiculous. You f***ing idiot. You can't do this. Take off your jacket. Go home. It's the bouncing thing that... I just got dizzy there for a second. Okay, so I've got a bunch of vegetables. We're using chicken thighs. I love them. We'll get the vegetables happening. Well, no, we'll make a dressing first. Not a dressing, a marinade, a tossing liquid. What? Tossing liquid? Something we're gonna marinade to me implies like a long term, no?
Yeah.
This is just something we're gonna mix and then toss our vegetables in.
It's just a tossing liquid.
It's a tossing liquid. We'll start with our tossing liquid.
Tossing liquid, tossing liquid, tossing liquid.
Here's how this goes. Olive oil. You know I love avocado oil, but in this case I want the taste of the olive oil. So put some nice olive oil in our container, and then some Dijon mustard. A nice amount. Garlic, a lot. And we'll garlic press these in. Oh, look it.
It's on your shirt, it's on you.
Look it. I got sprayed the fucking garlic. It's like an angry clove, man. Jesus, hold on. Nobody move.
We like them big.
That's what she said, but I don't want it on my face. Just continue with the rest of the garlic. Salt and pepper, a decent amount. Now we'll cut some fresh herbs, starting with rosemary. So the easiest way, take your finger and bring it down the stalk, cleans it off, and you end up with a little pile of it. So we'll do 2 of these. Same thing, backwards. We'll chop these guys up.
Nice.
Thank you. Coming soon to a web page near you. Okay, that goes in. Next, thyme. Love thyme. Love thyme. Look, you could use any little stack of herbs that you might have sitting around. Thyme I love, and it's a pain in the ass because the things are small, the stems are small, and it's the same principle. You just take your fingers and you go, hard to know, oh, this way. You go backwards down it, but you see you get so much less. So I don't want the stems really. So I'll try just to get the leaves off like that. Definitely takes a little bit more. Could you use dried thyme, Max?
No.
I'd love
fuck
this.
that.
Of course you could.
All right, fine, you could.
I love that.
I knew it. I was just testing you.
I've scared Max into not wanting to give an incorrect answer. But yes, you could use dried thyme. I will say that it is not nearly as nice as this, and you always use about half as much of the dried version as you do fresh. That's an easy rule of thumb for you. See, sometimes it's just a hassle. Sometimes it's easier just to go to the bottom of the pile and get everything that's fallen through. Okay, it's enough. Cut this stuff up. Get in. I like some red pepper flakes, so we'll put some of these in. Last but definitely not least, lemon. And we'll just roll it like this to break up the fibers inside, thereby making it much juicier for you. We'll cut it. Wow, nice knife, huh? And now we'll take and we'll squeeze it upside down so we don't get the seeds, hopefully. Did a seed just go in?
I just saw it.
One mother effing. Oh, I'm never gonna find it now. How am I gonna find it in here? Oh, there it is. You little piece of shit. Come here. Come here, you. Thank you.
Nice.
Forget the upside down. Just into your hand. It's fine. We'll do a whole lemon. Did another one go in? It did. It's right there. Why am I struggling? Screw it. Somebody's eating a lemon seed. It's not the worst thing that's ever happened, am I right? Last little bit. There we go. And then we mix this. Honestly, can I tell you how amazing this smells? It's got everything you want. It's got acid, garlic, salt, the Dijon. It's brilliant. And when it's mixed beautifully, we prep our vegetables. I'm gonna put the vegetables that we want on our one sheet pan dinner in the bowl and then toss them with the little tossing liquid that we've made. Tossing sauce maybe sounds better.
I don't know if it does.
Tossing liquid?
Tossing liquid. Tossing liquid. Tossing liquid.
Tossing sauce?
Something, yeah, sauce just doesn't sound right.
Tossing something. Okay, we're starting with carrots. And look, these are just these random different colored carrots that you can buy. They look a little bit rough. The tops have been left on, and I kind of like that. Orange, the white ones, the purple guys here, they're all good. So these are just gonna go in with everything else. Asparagus, or a nod to my no longer here father, asparagus. Both my parents actually say asparagus, the weirdest thing ever. So we've got, look, we're using a big ass pan. We're using a full sheet pan. So we got lots of room for everything. You might as well make a shit ton of this because it's gonna be good tonight. It's gonna be great tomorrow. It's definitely not going downhill. It's only getting better. I don't wanna use all of the asparagus. I'm gonna use half. There's two ways you can do this. One is you can just cut them about the halfway point. The other way, the experts say, if you take the asparagus in your hand, holding the butt here and the top here, and bend it, where it bends, you have the naturally tender parts here and the rough parts here. It's about half. So I think it's just easier, just take a knife and cut. And like that, these guys in. And then you'll save this part to make asparagus or asparagus soup later. Next up, tomatoes. I love a tomato when it gets all soft and
Squishy.
and starts to give off its juices. And they're gonna be amazing in here. I lost my train of thought for a second. But I've got yellow, I've got orange, and I've got red. Who doesn't like that? Change it up. If you only have red, put them in. But I'm telling you, look how beautiful this is getting right now. And you know, we see the food and you want it to be beautiful. Next up, one of my favorites, Shishito Peppers. It's this Japanese pepper that is a tiny bit spicy in most of them. 1 out of every 15 or 20 is super spicy. And the fun game is who gets that spicy one. So look at, they're cool looking, they're nice. I've not roasted them before like this. I usually do them in a pan. We'll see how these are gonna turn out. But I will pick out that gross fucking one. Quick scan, the rest are okay. I found these in the fridge. You recognize these as Brussels sprouts. So I thought, hell, let's put these guys in. So I'm just gonna peel off some of these outer leaves that I don't want. Clean up the ends a bit. Give them a little cut. Because I don't know if they're gonna cook the same way everything else is if they're whole. And I'll throw these guys in. Bust my way through these. And by the way, when you cut them in half, try not to disturb the root too much or the whole thing will just fall apart. Look, you're gonna end up with some random leaves in here and that's cool, but you wanna kind of preserve the shape of the sprout, so don't cut too much off the bottom. Next up, you need some onion component. And I like Ed Ron.
I like Ed Ron.
Who's Ed Ron? And I like red onions. But I'm in the store and I'm like, hey, look at those. Little red onions. So I got a bunch. They're cute. They're like 1-biters. And I get them home and I go, oh, damn it. I remember once before I decided to put these in a recipe and you have to peel little ones, 1,000,000 versus 1. I go, that was a mistake. Why did I get these? So I'll let Max choose. Max, do you want chunky pieces? Sorry, Max, do you want beautiful, perfect, chunky pieces of large red onion that will really make this come together? Or do you want little small ones?
Little small one.
Damn it. I saw that coming. All right, so here's what you have to do. Here's what you have to do, Max. Look, if it was just simple like peeling this off, you'd be okay. But it's not, so. Ugh. You've got to look at. You've got to be kidding me, man. Seriously, you want to rethink your decision? Don't you think, Max, that big, beautiful pieces are the way to go?
You know what? I can help you.
You can help me?
I can help you. This will go so much faster.
No, this is never fast. Oh. Okay, start peeling.
So just ditch the outer layer?
Yeah,
Does that make it easier?
I think that's the easiest thing to do. And look, they are nice.
Yeah. Okay, you're leaving them with paper on them. Jeez.
What do you mean? I'm not really peeling. I peeled 2.
Well, the 2 that you peeled are terrible.
Look.
So much
Obviously, you read a comment that said, Max doesn't fucking cook or can't cook. And now you're just trying to make people like you.
better. One day, I will be in front of the camera and I'm going to blow everyone away. And then everyone will leave your channel and go subscribe to my new channel.
I think the audience knows how to boil water, Max. Oh, boom.
Oh, you got me. Yeah, why don't we have a culinary assistant?
God.
If you want to be our culinary assistant,
Just send your resume.
put your resume in the comments.
Okay, how about, is that enough? Is that enough?
That's enough.
You sure?
Yes. Well, I made this one too small.
What the f***? God, look at all the tiny ones. At least
Nub.
my work is...
Well, you told me to get rid of the outer layer.
Well, but I didn't mean all the outer layers.
No,
Okay.
that one's disgusting.
No, it's fine. By the time it
Gross.
roasts up,
Gross.
nobody's gonna notice.
Tossing liquid. Tossing liquid. Tossing liquid.
Okay, well that took for f***ing ever, but look it. Now we have a little tiny pile of beautifully peeled red onions that probably nobody except me and Max will appreciate. And we will add these to the vegetable bowl. Nice. Actually, I'm glad we used those, Max. Now we dress with our tossing sauce.
Or dressing, that's what it is.
Our dressing.
God.
God. Not all of it though. Mmm. How crazy the smell, right?
Insane.
Yeah. This is doing great things here, ladies and gentlemen. Great things. Now, this. Everybody gets a little drizzle. Everybody gets tossed. Look how beautiful these colors are. And at this point, we dump it on our baking sheet. Hey, you. Spread it out. Is that gorgeous or what?
Beautiful.
It's gorgeous. What's it missing, Max?
Chicken.
Chicken. Attaboy. Okay, so spread out. You don't want everything in the same spot, so we'll just move them around a bit. And now it's time for our chicken. And our chicken thighs, let's just move this for a sec, look like, and there it is. Bone in, skin on chicken thighs. Bone. Because I like it. Because I like it. So here's how this is going to go down. Okay. Each of these is going to get a little brushing of our, what are we calling this?
Dressing.
Our dressing. Oh, look at. You know the flavor this is going to bring? Oh. Oh, the smell. Unbelievable. Garlicky, thymy, rosemary-y, and having this oily, fatty, greasy coating on top is going to help these guys get some nice color in the oven. Mm-hmm. A little more salt and pepper each. And we're going to put these on, and as we do though, we're going to give the bottoms just a little love as well. We want everything to have flavor. And when it's on, you make a home and on it goes. I'll fix them after I've got everybody on here. And continue. So I kind of want them sitting mostly on the pan. So just make a little spot. If there's some overlap, that's cool, but you don't want a ton of vegetable underneath. So just help everybody out. Make a space. Push them around. One nice looking tray. Excuse me, I shouldn't have sworn there. That is one nice, beautiful tray of keto inspired food, right? Right. I can answer my own questions. I don't need you. There we go. That is gorgeous. It's pretty as a picture and I don't want to eat it yet because I don't want to die. I want to cook the chicken. In the oven we go. Okay, that's it. 400 degrees, 40 minutes, then it should be ready. Look, the tomatoes are going to cook faster than the carrots. The asparagus is thin, it'll cook faster. I think we're all going to be okay. All going to be okay. And at the end of 40 minutes, well, actually 35, it cooked a little faster than I thought. And I turned my broiler on right at the end for about 1 minute to give it a little color and crisp it up a bit. This is what we have. Look. Look at what has happened here. I don't think there's a carb freak in the world that would be pissed if this was brought out in front of them. The color, tremendous. The smell, amazing. The gorgeousness of the whole thing, the variety of the vegetables. Do I miss that there's not some bread with this or crust or whatever? No. Do I miss rice? No. Do I miss pasta? No. Change the shit up, ladies and gentlemen. Substitute a couple of your weekly carb-heavy meals with stuff like this, and you're going to be really happy. Only two things I want to do. I'm going to put a little more fresh ground pepper on. Stay there. Forget what you see. You know how pepper looks going onto food. Oh my God, I can't believe you're not showing this. This is the most amazing thing ever. I'm only kidding. This, and then some fresh parsley. Because you know me, even though there's gorgeous green in here, I have to have some. Look, come on, come on. All right, so let's have a bite. This guy's right in front of me. I'm going right here. Oh, what? Juicy? Hell yes. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Oh, snizzap. First we tried just the chicken. Just the gorgeous chicken. Garlic. Oh my God. Okay. Tender, moist. Is moist a bad word with food?
Trigger warning, moist.
I feel like I said
Sorry,
it a
you
lot.
said it too fast.
I feel like I said it a lot in one of our last videos.
So that is actually a shout out to a commenter who said we need to provide a trigger warning when moist is coming up.
Okay.
Juicy chicken.
Juicy. Oh. Wait. A tomato. Do you know what happens to a tomato when you roast it in the oven? Do you have any idea? How about a lovely little piece of thin pencil asparagus? Wait. The Shishito Peppers. Will it be a hot one? No. But a delicious one. Good Lord. The carrots. I missed. The carrots. As predicted, still the most crunch. Oh. The Brussels sprout. Oh. The chicken. Okay, I honestly, I can't freaking stop. Damn it. I'm not bullshitting you. Once again, I do not benefit one iota. Hey, how much is an iota?
A small amount.
Very small.
Very small.
I don't benefit one iota by overemphasizing how good something is, by faking how good something is. I'm just telling you, after 40 minutes, with the garlic and the olive oil and the herbs and the Dijon, this is freaking tremendous. I didn't want to swear. I didn't want to lessen the moment. I almost said freaking tremendous. But see, I exerted a little bit of, what's the word?
Self-control.
Self-control. A little bit of self-control there. All right. Oh, wait. All of our hard work. The little baby red onions. We almost forgot this. Best red onion I've ever had in my life. Best. Thanks for hanging out. Make this. Remember, we care about you. We care about you. We want you to be happy. We want to up your food game. This is a 14 out of 10. Maybe a 15. Oh my God. If you go now, I can continue to eat.